The man was shocked to discover that the legendary Black Dragon God was actually a biological weapon that thirsts for blood. It could only be awakened by feeding it fresh blood. Once the skeletal remains of a creature fused with its host, the host would be granted the power of the Black Dragon God, becoming an invincible force in the world. Just a day ago, this dragon armor, called Escaflorani, was believed to be nothing but a pile of rusted scrap metal. However, the Black Dragon soldiers, tasked with transporting it on an airship, noticed a boy suddenly plummeting from a height of 10 kilometers. Jack landed on the ship's lookout tower and swiftly drew his katana, cutting down the soldiers on board. He then charged into the cockpit, single-handedly wiping out the fully armed soldier squad inside.
Impossible! One man can't kill so many!
Upon seeing the blood-soaked youth, the commander finally realized his identity. But before he could even unsheath his blade, Jack severed his head in a single stroke. Soon, Jack found the warehouse where the dragon armor was stored. To his surprise, the armor was encasing a massive, beating heart, alive and pulsing with energy. Meanwhile, a girl named Nina, an ordinary girl, was about to end her life. But just then, a mysterious man in a black robe appeared. With a simple wave of his hand, he made day and night rapidly alternate in the sky. A giant blue planet slowly emerged before Nina's eyes. Then, suddenly, vast seawater spread from beneath her feet, swallowing her whole and dragging her to the ocean's depths. When she woke up again, she found herself trapped in a confined space. At that moment, the core of the dragon armor Jack was facing pulsed with life. In Jack's eager gaze, the dragon armor broke free from its restraints. The massive machine moved with silver threads swirling behind it, eventually weaving into a giant black cloak. But before Jack could recover from his shock, the dragon armor's giant claw reached out and seized him. His companions immediately fired cannons at the armor, causing the ship to slowly plummet toward the ground. Jack, taking advantage of the chaos, broke free. Before the warship exploded upon crashing into a mountain, Jack managed to escape. However, to his astonishment, the dragon armor suddenly came to life on its own, moving through the flames and slowly approaching him. Nina, from within the armor, opened the chest plate, and her body uncontrollably fell into Jack's arms. Jack, thrilled, immediately kneeled, pledging his loyalty to Nina, believing her to be the wool goddess foretold in prophecy. He hoped that she would grant him the dragon armor, Escaflorani, so that he could eradicate anyone who stood against her will. Before Nina could fully comprehend what was happening, the heart of the dragon armor began to beat violently. Amid a brilliant flash of light, the entire armor swiftly dissipated before their eyes. Jack, utterly disappointed, did not realize that the dragon armor had turned into crystal and had flown back into Nina's hands. Believing Nina to be a ninja sent by the Black Dragon clan, Jack immediately drew his blade, intending to kill her. In the nick of time, the resistance leader, Alan, arrived, but by then, Jack, overcome with anger, attacked him without hesitation. However, young and reckless as Jack was, he was no match for Alan. Soon, the rest of Jack's companions arrived, all eyeing the legendary goddess with curiosity, while Nina, weakened from her travels, fainted from exhaustion.